Hello there. Welcome to the basement. I hope you're ready for a fun stream. We got Marvel news. We've got Star Wars news. We've got fun, as they say. So, why don't you sit on back, relax, grab something to sip on, light up something to smoke on, and prepare. Because this is a Saturday night show. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the basement. Welcome to the Saturday Night Show. How is everybody doing? Talented Mr. Griffin's in here. Yo. Brooke, how you doing? David, how you doing? Welcome in, gentlemen. Welcome in. How's the music? Yeah, I should probably think so. I'll just by looking at it here. Let's go to there. Boop. Cool. Well, I change the music every week. Or, well, I will now that I can do music again. Anyway. Yeah. It's fun being able to do all the stuff I used to do, plus a little bit more. Saber Smooth. What's happening? There we go. Little chokey from the Toki. How was everyone's Thanksgiving? If you do that, if you did that the last 2 days ago, how was it? How was everyone's week? How was everyone's today? I had a pretty good day. Oh, 1 second, please. I had a really good day. Because this team, music's still too loud. Motherfucker. How about there? How about there? Just had some turkey and chilled. Stanley's. What's up, yo? Yeah, as I was saying, today was, yes, it's rave night. Get out your glowy twirlers. Grab your nipples and let's go. But it's definitely a happy night because, as I was saying, the game, because everyone in college football, whether they are a Michigan or an Ohio State fan, calls it that because they fucking know. The game was today. And we won. 30-24 in what was a pretty fucking stressful game to watch, I must admit. My wife agrees as she leans her head back against the wall to cool it off because just talking about the stress of that game makes her head hot. But they pulled it out in the end, and that's all that fucking matters. Like Vin Diesel said before this franchise got old. Doesn't matter if it's by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning. Out there in those streets trying to find collectibles. Oh, yeah. Rocking them Black Friday sales to try and notch some, like, say, Funkos or some shit. By the way, yeah, you guys ever seen these? I got these for my birthday. They're Bitty Pops. This is like a real thing. They got like 4 or 5 sets, I think. 4 sets. They're actually pretty cool. And if I recall correctly, I think they're all pretty much a New Hope based, except they put in this random fucking Chrome Stormtrooper for no reason. Unless I missed a Chrome Stormtrooper in A New Hope, someone let me know. Maybe I'll have to rewatch it sooner rather than later, but yeah, Bitty Pops. They're an actual thing, and they're kind of cool. Like, check out this Tusken Raider, bro. Come on, focus. Did I come in too hard? Giggity. You're a punk. Okay. Anyway, this is the Bitty Pop Tusken Raider. And it's one of the rarer ones. Well, I don't have the Chrome Stormtrooper. I got the rare one I got in that one was the Tusken Raider. But I may have to buy a couple more sets of those just for fun. Just to see if I can get that Chrome Trooper, since it's so rare. Met up with a friend from Florida and had hot pot at a nice place. Well, that sounds like a damn fine day, Brooke. Awesome. Found a chopper chatback robot. This is the Sabersmith. For $25 when it was $79 originally. Dope. And the Chrome Stormtroopers are rare. Brooke watched the One Piece live action. Amazing show. Good deal. Yeah, it is. That is a cool little pop. Sci-Fi Quest. What's happening? What is happening? You want to know how it's going? I still can't do right to left backwards in a camera. God, I suck. It's going like this, bruh. This right here is how it's going. Hail to the victors valiant. Hail to the conquering heroes. Hail, hail to Michigan. The leaders and the best. Hail to the victors valiant. Hail to the conquering heroes. Hail, hail to Michigan. The champions of the West. Actually, technically, it's the Big Ten East now, but whatever. They go into Indianapolis to play the Big Ten Championship. Thump on Iowa for 60 minutes of game time. And then probably, and then it'll be off to the college football playoffs, baby. Be off to the college football playoffs. Am I the only one into sports balls around here? And if you're into sports ball and you're an Ohio State fan, that's all I got to say. What else we got going on? Everyone greeting everybody. Nice. You have a lot to say. Well, let me know what the subject is first. That's where you can start. You have a lot to say about what? Mr. Griffin says Scavenger's Reign is a weird little sci-fi animated gem. All right. Is that on Netflix? Because I feel like when I was scrolling through Netflix one day, I saw that title, but I am not 100% sure. I do not know. Brooke, I know some friends who went to U of M. Nice! Speaking of which, I think some of them are doing their masters there. Well, the Block M is famous for more than just football. A master's from Michigan is a prestigious master's to get. That is for Sheezy. You come rocking that big Block M behind that big maze Block M behind on your master's degree, people are gonna be like, "Oh, very nice." Isn't that right, love? Yep. Masters in what subject, Mr. Chen? Do you know? Disney Plus bought Hulu, confirmed. Yeah. Well, they had until, I think, March, this coming March, to get it done. So they, they either had to buy the rest of it themselves or sell their chunk, and no one was going to buy their chunk. So they had to finish off Hulu. Well, for two reasons. One, they were going to be legally... Let me try that one again. For one, they were going to be legally obligated to buy Hulu this spring regardless. Yep. But now, reason number deuce is that they're rolling the beta version of the combined Disney Plus Hulu app out next month. And that gets rolled out to everybody this March. So if you already have either Disney Plus and or Hulu, it's all going to be one come March, and I don't know what the hell that's going to look like. I just know it's happening. Brooks says, "Oh yeah, I watched the Blade film series. Oh yes, yes indeed, pretty cool, very much so. And now I kind of want to see the Underworld vampire. Oh, you haven't seen the Oh my God, bro." Underworld is fucking fire. You are going to love it. I highly recommend the Underworld. The story quality, as in most series is like that, does go down a little bit, but they're still dope movies. Hoping to see the it's still happening eventually. I think it's I think they are. I'm not 100 on this one, so don't quote me, but I think they are finally. Well, they're rewriting the script from page one probably still now that the writers have been back to work. So that's probably about as far as they're probably still in that rewrite as we speak. March 2024, yep. Brooke says, "Not sure. I think maybe I had some friends who were doing masters in computer science." Oh, yeah, that's masters in from computer science from the Wolverine school. Yeah. It says, "Brooke, Underworld films start off well, then begin to suck." They do not suck, sir. There is, like I said, there is a drop-off in story quality. I will not deny that, but they do not suck. Saber Smith, "I'm really excited for this. Disney Plus needs more mature content to survive." Well, the way they've been doing it, yes, now they do. If they'd have just left it the way they started it as, which was basically a $7 a month fucking vault for the content they already had produced, and just added as they released it into theaters and didn't worry about fucking original content, it would be fine. Especially since most of the original content we've gotten, at least the stuff we're interested in, not good. Sci-Fi Quest says, Kate Beckinsale. Yeah, she looked good in all of those. She still looked good, period. She's one of those lucky women's that age well. Like Michelle Pfeiffer. She aging well. J-Lo is aging well. Aniston is aging well. Although I think she's had some help. I'm not sure, though. Beckinsale's aging well. Who else is basically aging in reverse? Anyone I haven't said? Well, yeah, but we know she's 3/4 of a Barbie by now. Or without that much. Tilda Swinton? Oh, yeah. Oh, what's her name? Damn it. Tandy Newton is aging pretty well too. Look her up. Zoe Saldana. She's basically she had the look that Zoe Saldana has first, basically. Zoe Saldana could be her like sister or cousin or something. But speaking of, Mrs. Saldana ages pretty well too. Cause she's our age, isn't she? Right around. Oh, yeah, she's 2 years, 45 right now. So, yeah, she's right around my age, and she looks fucking good. Hey, Rob, what's going on, my guy? How warm is it out there? Make me jealous. Brooke says, yeah, we'll start watching Underworld films tonight after this stream. Good call. The One Piece live action, saw it with some friends. They all believe that it's better than the recent MCU stuff. It's not the first time I've heard that, and they're probably not fucking wrong, honestly. I haven't seen it, but I'm willing to believe that. Because Secret Invasion. Saber Smith. I still have faith in Iger. I have faith in Iger still, yes. Nowhere near as much as I used to. He's entered you guys to show me territory. Like, it's full on, what have you done for me lately? And lately's been ass, so. Brooke says, Kate Beckinsale and Jennifer Aniston do look good for their age. Yep, a result of taking good care of one's health. Yes. Sci-Fi Quest, J-Lo's butt is aging well, too. Yes, indeed it is, sir. Keanu Reeves still looks the same. That's true. I was thinking more along the lines of the women's, but the Stanleys. Charlize Theron. Oh, yes. Gal Gadot. Yeah. How old is Gal Gadot? Gadot. How the fuck are you... How are we even supposed to say that last name? I'm never sure. And I keep forgetting to look it up. Rob says, we both had sheets of plywood fall on us because of the wind. Cemented to the stream. Alba's 42. Yeah, she still looked damn good. Damn, I didn't realize she was that much younger than me. Fucking 6 years. Who, huh? Oh, Gal hasn't cracked 40 yet, but she's still good. She only 38. You had sheets of plywood fall on you because of the wind, cemented to the stream. What the fuck does cemented to the stream mean? Are you cemented to this stream now because the plywood smacked the shit out of you and you can't move much? Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're saying? Did you watch the game? Listen to it? Someone else you have faith in too is Filoni. Oh, we're going to be talking about him. The cheddar is aging well too. Well, that's good news. Finely aged cheddar is definitely up there in the realm of cheese. I mean, cheese in and of itself is life, so oh, yeah, weird shadow. That's right, I had that problem last time, too. There we go. Sorry, love, you're going to have to deal with it for lighting purposes. She don't like the backwards hat shit much. Which sucks, because I kind of do, but that's okay. Huh? Yeah. I'm just glad it still has an M on the back, too. All right, folks. There's like really just two main things I want to talk about. Brooke, I think Filoni's promotion to CCO could be very promising for Star Wars. Hope he can make good decisions quickly. Yes. We all hope that, Brooke. We all hope that. But before we get into the joy that is Filoni, we must deal with a, shall we say, contentious subject first. Now, it came out on the TwitX a few days ago that one Anya Taylor-Joy is being considered for a villain role in the Fantastic Four. You think Carrie Beck got a promotion as well? All right. I'm not quite sure who that is. I really only pay attention to Filoni there, honestly. And Kathleen, because I'm forced to. But, yeah. And, of course, we all know Carrie-Anne Moss looks great. Yes, Stanley's. That is a good call. She has aged very well. Trinity from The Matrix. Yeah. And she was also that one attorney on both Daredevil and Jessica Jones. Wasn't she? Didn't they pop her into the either Iron Fist and or the Defenders too, just because she was like everyone's fucking attorney in those shows? At one point, or well, Jessica Jones worked for her. I need to rewatch those shits. I haven't watched the Netflix Marvel in a while, and it was mostly really good. You know, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, all really good. Then there was Iron Fist, which was there. She's Filoni's longtime producer. Oh, Kathleen? Yes, I know. Oh, Carrie Beck is? Oh. Well, I'm sure, you know, that's kind of how it goes. The rising tide lifts all boats, and if Carrie Beck is one of Filoni's boats, yeah, she's going to go up with him. Sci-Fi Quest. Put a guy in it, make him straight. Bruh. Yeah, I know. Flip-flopping on the South Park. Talented Mr. Griffin. Rosario as well. She was in pretty much... Yes, she was in pretty much all the Netflix shows. And she is aging quite well, too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, but yes, Anya Taylor-Joy has been rumored to be being looked at heavily to play a villain role in the Fantastic Four. And as we all know, rumors have been flying about that the Silver Surfer, the version of in the upcoming Fantastic Four movie, will be a female Silver Surfer. And of course, that has created a bit of a hullabaloo. Of course, you know, a lot of it's the anti-woke crowd whining, another chick. And then there are people who just want Norrin Radd, which I can understand. He's the OG Silver Surfer. This is the first time we're bringing the Fantastic Four into the MCU in any, you know, officially. So it, to a lot of people, and even to me, honestly, it would make sense to bring in Norrin Radd. However, there actually was a female Silver Surfer in the comics. Her name was Juno. Penelope Cruz is 49 and still sizzling? Yes. I agree, David. That is, yes. Stanley, she played Jerry Hogarth in MCU shows. Still got to look it up. But, yes, where was I? Oh, yeah. Actual female Silver Surfer, name of Juno. Who, by the way, was also not the 616 Surfer. She was in an alternate universe. I can't remember the number. It wasn't 838. It was 84. I don't fucking remember. I'd have to look it up. But she was not in the 616. She was a surfer in a non-616 universe. Excuse me. And it just so happens, I don't know if y'all have heard this part, but this is not going to be initially the Fantastic Four from the 616. The 616, the main MCU continuity, does not have a Fantastic Four currently. And won't until, at the earliest, the end of this particular Fantastic Four movie. But probably not till Secret Wars. I can't remember exactly. But either way, this Fantastic Four story is not happening in the 616. So what's that tell you? Besides, have you looked up Anya Taylor-Joy? She'd look good in, silver CGI. Although if they, just did her up old school like they did Mystique, that'd be even better. So. That's and then I saw a tweet today where they instead of just saying she was being looked at for a villain in the Fantastic Four, it was now they're actually saying specifically it's going to be Silver Surfer. What the hell does that even mean, Quest? I mean, are you talking about Michelle Pfeiffer or Halle Berry with the cat suit? Or Lenny Kravitz's daughter that was Catwoman in the Pattinson movie? Lenny Kravitz by Lisa Bonet, I believe, for her. Is that not correct? The Kravitz daughter that was Catwoman in the Robert Pattinson Batman? Yeah, Zoe, she's out of Lisa, right? Okay. Huh? Yeah. I always thought her mom was pretty when I was a kid, too. Lisa Bonet? Yeah, she is aging well. She's never had any meat on her bones, though. Well, it's not saying it's a problem. I'm just saying I'm jealous. Like, why can't... You got metabolism into your fucking 50s, and I'm sitting here like I haven't had metabolism since I stopped playing high school sports. It's bullshit. It's bullshit, I say. The Stanleys, if you've seen HBO's Raised by Wolves, the Silver Surfer will look like the character's mother. I have not seen Raised by Wolves. I do remember Josh talking about it as a magnificent show that he felt was canceled way too early. I remember there was a fair amount of agreement in the chat when that was talked about too, but I never saw it. Somewhat similar. Okay. So where are you guys at? Is this going to be like a massive problem? Do you just wish they'd go, full on normal Silver Surfer intro with, Norrin Rad? Since he's the OG. Or what? What's the deal here, folks? Let me know. It was a good show? Yeah. Yeah, Raised by Wolves. Yep. I don't think I ever, when it was talked about on any of Josh's streams, I don't ever remember seeing anyone poop on that show. So evidently they couldn't. So where y'all at? Be honest. Just don't be an asshole. That's all I ask. Just be careful with your phrasing. Murr is stoked. What about you? I mean, you and I both know Murr loves a hot chick anyway, so. Brooks neutral. Saber Smith doesn't have a dog in this fight, so he's good either way. No, you just got a big old chunky at home. That's what you got. You got a big old chunk. Big old chunk puppy. Rob's cool with most things. Plus, there could be Watchmen level digital junk. I don't think we're ever going to see Dr. Manhattan's glowy ding dong while Disney is in control of Marvel. As much as that disappoints me. Because let's face it, that looked like Papa Smurf hanging from his pubic hair, that thing. It was ridiculous. The Stanleys 50-50 would depend on execution. I just think Disney's failing at the moment. True. They need to get customer trust and loyalty back. True. And this is going to turn a lot away. Also true. The only ones I regret being turned away, honestly, are the ones that would just rather have Norrin Radd because he's the OG, and for which I don't blame them. Like, I'd rather have Norrin Radd, but I don't want him badly enough to make a stink about this because, A, there was a female Silver Surfer in an alternate universe in the comics, and B, this movie's taking place in not the 616. So it's not like they're breaking comic canon with this either. They got an alternate universe Fantastic Four and an alternate universe female Silver Surfer, which is pretty much check when it comes to Marvel Comics. So, hi Donna. How you doing? We were just talking about it basically, not 100%, but basically it's strongly looking like Anya Taylor-Joy is going to be a female Silver Surfer in the Fantastic Four movie. Have you heard about this? Do you know about this? Process it for a second if you haven't until just now, and then let me know what you think. By the way, my sorry ass, 36 minutes in. Did y'all hit like? Everyone hit like, please, whether you're actively in the chat or lurking or have by some miracle managed to make it this far on the replay. By the way, please feel free to, if you're watching this on the replay, start dropping comments on what you think about this as you're listening, watching, what have you. Be like, oh, he wants to talk. This is what I think about this. Do that shit. Oh, it's bath time for the puppy. Trunkersdom is getting ready to get a bath, says the Sabersmith. He smells like, well, you know, ugh. I mean, I had a pit before. I'm familiar with the funk they can generate. I hate this fucking heart. Oh, I hate that heart so much. Someone just type a number or something real quick so I can read Rod's message, please. That fucking heart's in the way. I hate it. I hate it so much. The like zone. The like zone. Like is good. I mean, it's a little too much like junior high for me, but, you know, it's good. Hail Christopher Reeves. Yes, I do agree with that one. Logan. Yes. Whether you're referring to the character or my former dog. Yes. And definitely hail Christopher Reeves. He'll always be my number one Superman. But damn if Henry Cavill ain't a really close right behind him, I must say. I love Henry Cavill Superman. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to love Henry Cavill Connor McLeod. Yeah, it's happening, bitches. Henry Cavill Highlander is happening. Any Highlander fans in here? Other than Rob, I already know you are because you're the one that introduced me to Highlander, and I really, really appreciate that. The wife loves Highlander, although she's more of the Adrian Paul Highlander TV show fan than the Christopher Lambert movie. But doesn't matter. She still likes the franchise, so. Brooke loved the Man of Steel film a lot. Seen it a lot of times, yeah. I've watched it a few times. Loved the first Highlander film. It was pretty good. Yeah. Hell yeah. It's a fucking classic. The movie's a classic. Why can't I never remember homie's name? The guy who played the Kurgan was fucking classic. He stole that movie. Sorry, Christopher Lambert. The Kurgan stole that movie. The soundtrack by Queen. Holy fuck. Mariah just spent 2 minutes complimenting me on my movie knowledge. Well, like real talk, you're responsible for a lot of it. So she can thank you for giving me the knowledge for her to compliment. Talented Mr. Griffith, there can be only one. Yes. Travis Mitchell. Hey, Travis. Long time no see, buddy. How you doing? I hope you're well, too. I'm doing pretty damn good today. Actually love Highlander 2 for how insane it is. See, Highlander 2, they turned him into fucking aliens, and it was, no. I mean, just as a movie in and of itself, it's all right. I mean, I liked it when I was a kid, but that was before I realized exactly what they did to Highlander canon, and that was just like, Highlander 2 is Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. It's got the name, but means jack dick, really, to the actual franchise itself. Donna says, Henry Cavill is a hottie. You liked him better with the full frontal and the Tudors? I mean, I can't blame you. And he is a damn fine-looking man. I can't argue that either. And the Tudors, that's where I became a fan of his, is watching that show. That show's fucking magnificent, by the way, if none of you have watched it. Clancy Brown. Thank you, Travis and Rob. Yes. They're going to be hard-pressed to cast someone who can even come close to Clancy Brown's Kurgan. That's the part that's got me worried, honestly. Sci-Fi Quest. Highlander 2 sucked, but the rest were awesome. Yeah, basically. Telling Mr. Griffin coming in with the Clancy Brown for me, too. Thank all of you for that. Speaking of which, where the fuck is Alan at? He's normally my my reference guide. But thank y'all for stepping up for him. Yeah, that's the role they're gonna have a bitch of a time casting, I think. Because let's face it, Cavill's big enough, he could be the Kurgan too. And yeah, that's going to be a problem because Kurgan, at least, for me, the Kurgan's going to have to be bigger than fucking Connor McLeod. And Henry Cavill's already not small, so they're going to need a fucking hog for that shit. And hell, Christopher Lambert's a little guy. You know, he's a lot easier to cast larger than Henry Cavill is. And not Momoa. I love Momoa. You guys know I love Momoa, but not for Kurgan. Nope. It would be interesting, Travis Mitchell says, it'd be interesting if the reboot was set in the distant past, but also in the far future. The futurist aesthetic against a medieval one. That would be cool instead of going from what they normally did. Oh, speaking of which, speak of the fucking devil. Hey, Alan. Other people have been having to step up and cover you being the reference guide for me. We're literally just talking about you. What's happening, brother? But yeah, instead of coming to the immediate future like they did originally, jumping to the far future, having the gathering take, that many more centuries, that could be cool. Rob says, silly thought, MCU does a Black Knight solo flick, but in the style and imagery of Monty Python. Lots of flesh wounds. Well, yeah, that's a silly thought, first of all, because at this point, the Black Knight is completely superfluous to what's happening in the MCU right now. Like, honestly, after Echo, I don't want to see another fucking Spotlight show till after Secret Wars. Like, for real. They need to concentrate on this fucking multiverse saga and get the ship righted like hardcore. Stanley says, you ask and he appears. Yeah, no shit, right? Talented Mr. Griffin says, the second mountain from Game of Thrones could pull it off. There was two? I thought it was the same dude the whole way through. Of course, I never finished Game of Thrones, so that would explain why I wouldn't fucking know that. Copeland just finished the first 60th anniversary special for Doctor Who. Oh, yeah, I heard. I've seen that's been a popular subject on the TwitX today, amongst all the sports I was keeping track of. I don't blame you. If you're a Doctor Who fan, that's a big motherfucking deal, bro. Huge deal. How was it? Because they have David Tennant back, right? Sabersmith loved it. Nice. Said it was fantastic. I'm trying to say everyone's name a lot more because I'm going to try and figure out how to separate the audio track and start uploading the audio at least to Spotify of this. See if I can find some people on there that want to listen to me drone on. Do you like to listen to people babble? Well, then, have I got the podcast for you? Yeah. Felt like the 11th Doctor was back. See, I've never watched Doctor Who. I may have to now. Is it on Prime here in the States? Can anybody help me with that one? Absolutely fantastic. Nice. Because David Tennant's back, right? Have I talked about Dave Filoni yet? No. I was talking about the female Silver Surfer thing first. I was going to talk about Dave second. Fucking Mike. Disney Plus? Oh, no shit. All right, then. Well. And I never will touch on Filoni, Sabersmith. Well, I mean, real talk, that's probably only because I'll never get to meet him. So, because I would probably dry hump his leg like that one goofy-ass Chris Kattan character from SNL back in the day. Not Mango, that thing where he's wearing the ears. David Tennant is back. Nice. Like I say, he did a fucking marvelous ass job as Hu Yang. Known at the Den of Nerds as Huge Wang. Anyone remember that skit from back in the day, though? I know there's people in here that should be able to remember that. Travis Mitchell, John Bernthal, Bill Skarsgård, Adam Driver, and Cillian Murphy are people you could see as the Kurgan. Bernthal's a little short. Cillian Murphy's a little thin. He could be a good Kurgan, but he'd have to hit the fucking gym. Like, hard. Although, he could get on the Cavill/Corn Sweat program. Did you guys, speaking of Corn Sweat, our next Superman, did you all see that picture of him just chilling out on the bench in the gym wearing, like, 2 layers of clothes to, like, sweat his ass off, but still looking a hooge? He is almost already a Cavill size, it looked like in that picture. Like, I know we were all kind of freaking out when he was first cast because he wasn't that big, but homie's hitting that full fucking Hollywood workout like crazy HGH I can afford anything fucking program that they get on. And homie's getting yoked. Adam Driver. The only thing I don't like about an Adam Driver Kurgan is his voice. Like, you remember how Clancy did it? Everything was like this, and it was fucking awesome because he was just big and mean. And he even sounded like that before Ramirez cut his throat for him a bit. All right, Sabersmith. Well, thanks for coming in, buddy. It was good to see you, man. I appreciate it. If you didn't hit like, do it on your way out. Who would I picture as Henry Cavill's Ramirez? Travis Mitchell wants to know. Clive Owen could do it? Yeah? Oh, that's a tough one. Or Hemsworth. Yeah, Hemsworth is he's a big enough boy. Just dye his hair black or some shit and we're good to go. Hemsworth could do it. Ramirez, though. Well, since he's supposed to be a mentor, Banderas could do it. I think Banderas would be a cool Ramirez, and he'd actually be Spanish. And don't get me wrong, we all love Sean Connery, but he did not even fucking try. I am blah, 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 Villalobos Ramirez. Yeah, okay. Whatever you say, bro. Still sound like you did when you were James Bond. You know, kind of in a way, Sean Connery's the original The Rock. It's Sean Connery being Sean Connery with different clothes. But he does it way better. David B. says, is it true that Nicholas Hoult is going to be the new Lex Luthor? As far as I know, yeah. That's an official casting. Ramirez, Christopher Lambert, or Adrian Paul? No, I don't want to bring any of those back into this. We need all new everybody. But yeah, I think Banderas would make a good Ramirez. Bardem would make a good Ramirez, maybe. No, he looks too funky. Pascal could probably make a good Ramirez. I know a lot of people are sick of him now, so probably not, but he would make a good Ramirez, whether you like it or not. Sci-Fi Quest says Rachel Zegler could do it. There's one head I'd like to see roll. Yeah, she probably survives the Hunger Games, so. I mean, if they do gender swap Ramirez, Penelope Cruz would be really good. Already Spanish. Florian Munteanu. Ivan Drago's son fits the physique for the Kurgan, but it's just a matter of how much experience he has. Plus, you'd need that creep factor in a Highlander villain. For sure. Besides, is he the one that you're talking Ivan Drago's son from? Is he going to be the one that's Drago's son in Creed 4? Is that what you're talking about, Travis? Agree on PP. He's a name brand Ramirez. He could be down for a gender swap too. PP. Oh, Pascal? Yeah. Duh. Thanks, babe. Yeah. But like I said, he's kind of everywhere right now. I don't even think he'd have time because he's still got more Last of Us. He's got Last of Us Season 2, voice recording for Mando 4, Fantastic Four now, more than likely. What's that? Some movie called Weapon, I think, and Gladiator 2, all on his slate currently. So I don't even think he'd have time for it, even if he wanted to do it. Brendan Fraser? No. He'd have to get back into, like, the mummy shape, for one. Like, he'd have to be working hard, because last I saw, he's still reasonably, he's still rocking a little thick from when he made The Whale. And I would like an actual Spaniard in that role this time, honestly. Travis says Benicio del Toro could be a decent Ramirez. Yeah, I could see Benicio del Toro doing that shit. But I actually like the idea of a female mentor. Yeah. Yeah, Gladiator 2. Thank you, Mr. Griffin. Travis. Florian played Drago's son in Creed 2 and 3 and Razor Fist in Shang-Chi. Oh, that guy. Okay. Yeah, he could be. Please no on Fantastic Four. Sorry, dude. I think it's happening. I'm pretty sure it's happening. I think he could be a good read, honestly. People are more tripping out because of Feige's yapper than the actual casting, I think. If he'd have just kept his pie hole fucking shut. But it is what it is. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be I can never remember all the damn names. But yeah, Pascal, Kirby, Ebon Moss-Backrack, and what's his fucking name? Something or other Quinn, I think. At least he won't wear a helmet. Yeah, because a lot of people are like, I'd rather have him as Doom. Dude, he was sick of the Mandalorian helmet. You think he's going to put on a Doom mask for a whole movie? Or a fair chunk of a movie? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? It's not happening. Travis Mitchell says, kind of old, but J.K. Simmons as Kurgan would be badass. He's got the voice. That's for damn sure. I don't know if he could hold up to the rest of the role. Unfortunately, because I love J.K. Simmons. I've loved J.K. Simmons since fucking Law & Order. I'm not sure if he's a Michigander too. I think he might be. Joseph Quinn. Yes, thank you. Joseph Quinn. Yeah. So that's what it's looking like it's going to be. Obviously, they haven't confirmed that. But those are the top 4 names in the rumor mill: Pascal, Kirby, Quinn, Backrack. And now Anya Joy Taylor as the female surfer Juno. And they better fucking call her Juno. If they're going to do it, they better do that. Or turn her into one of the other 3 female heralds that have existed. Or of the 2. Was there 3 or 4 total? I cannot remember. But yeah, it's looking like that's the Fantastic Forecast. Not the Fantastic Forecast, but the cast of the Fantastic Four. Yeah, I went there on that pun. Yes, I did. Travis Mitchell says, unpopular, but I think that Keegan-Michael Key from Key and Peele matches the physique and look of Norrin Radd, Silver Surfer. He's a classically trained actor, so him in a dramatic role would be cool. You know what? I can see that, actually. I mean, you know, there's going to be that certain crowd that would be crying about it, but I mean, let's face it, he's going to spend most of his time covered in computer-generated silver. So, like, if they had gone that route and given us Norrin Radd, I'd be totally down with that, and fuck those other people. Y'all know who I'm talking about, too. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that at all. I like Keegan-Michael Key. I mean, obviously, we know he could do comedy, but I think you're right. I think he's one of those people that has the range. Falling asleep. Sorry, Donna. I didn't mean to be boring. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Or wait, you're Canadian. You had yours last month. Never mind. But yeah, have a great night, Donna. It was good. Thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it. It's always good to see you. Norrin Radd is dark-skinned anyway, so it would work. Oh, yeah, that's true. Doubt it would happen, yeah. Yeah, I mean, they are going to have to bring in Norrin Radd at some point. You are... sorry, I got you confused with Carrie. I think, maybe, probably. Sorry about that. My bad, Donna. So, yeah, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. And I hope you get some rest. Had a fine turkey day? Good. Or fair? I think that says fair behind that stupid-ass heart. Night, Donna. Joe Manganiello is... Ooh! That's a good call. I forgot about Joe. Yeah, he's got the size. He's got the raspy. I like it, David. That's a good fucking call, buddy. That is a really good call. Someone email that shit to Cavill. I know I've probably mentioned this before, but do you guys recall who the director of that movie is going to be? It's exciting, at least for me. The director is Chad Stahelski of John Wick fame. Frank Grillo. Who the hell is Frank Grillo? I have 2 monitors now. Now I can look. You still playing? Yep. All right, good. Oh, yeah, the dude from, yeah, Rumlow from the MCU. Okay. How big are you, motherfucker? How big is you? Oh, homie's only 5'10 and a half. Disqualified. Manu Bennett. All right, let's see what we got for Manu Bennett over here. Manu Bennett. New Zealand. Well, yeah, he's probably that's not a big motherfucker. Oh, yeah, he's this guy from. Oh yeah, the dude from Spartacus and Arrow. How big are you, sir? How big are you, homie? Nope. Again, only 5'10", 185. Bunch of short motherfuckers out there, I guess. Like myself. Travis Mitchell says, as for Doom, I think revealing Ultron bots attack Latveria during Age of Ultron, Victor leading the fight against them, scarring him, then wears hollowed out faceplate of an Ultron as his mask. Ooh. That's kind of fun. It's actually not bad. I kind of like that. And would already tie into MCU. That would be a good spot. But he's still, because the Ultron face does kind of look like the Doom mask already. A little bit. Not a lot, but a little. Some minor adjustments. Yeah, right. No, I'm Spartacus. That's a good tie-in, Travis. I like that idea. I mean, what's his fuzz? But Dave Bautista, but he only wants to do real cinema now. But yeah. No. 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 My wife just said John Cena. I love you, babe, but no. He's James Gunn's property right now anyway. As far as I'm concerned, he can fucking keep him. Yeah, how... Oh, Jesus. Oops. La-da-da-da-da. Well, John Cena barely cracked 6 foot. Cavill's... How big is Cavill, actually? While I'm at this, how... Do I think he's bigger than he actually is? This is the question. What do we got? What are we working with here? 6'1", 203. Okay, yeah, so someone's at least got to be 6'1" as well, if not bigger. Travis Mitchell, the idea that Doom has the voice of the actor playing him along with James Spader voice similar to Darth Vader would be effective. Yeah, could be. I think they're going to want to just, do the Batman thing with his voice when he's in the mask, probably. Maybe not even that, though. I think Doom just sounds like Doom, doesn't he? Just not Dwayne, please. Yes, no. I've seen Dwayne as Shazam. I'm good with him in superhero movies. He does not need to be the fucking Kurgan in a fantasy movie. No. I will riot. And Henry better not feel like he owes him a favor for the Shazam thing either. Because fuck all that. Ooh, Henry William Douglas Cavill. Douglas. Douglas? No, there's an L in there. Okay, whatever. Stanley says, we wouldn't be able to see him any... Yes, my wife made a joke quite similar to that. It was a good one, Stanley's. And I wouldn't mind not seeing him as Punisher anymore. All right. I'm going to refresh my beverage and stuff. And when I get back, it's time for Filoni Talk. I forgot I can do this right now again. Yeah, baby. AI Kurgan problem solved. Yeah, AI. Fuck that shit. Punisher? I mean Peacemaker. Did I say Punisher? Yeah, definitely Peacemaker for Cena. Somebody certainly needs to be punished. Yes, I've been naughty. I've been bad. Spank me. Yeah. Well, you know, free samples might lead to money later, though. Still haven't seen the Peacemaker show. Brooke says plan on seeing it, but he ended up with other plans. Well, Dave still has Peacemaker on his Skybox. Still needs watching. Yeah, I mean, I've never watched it. I've heard I've heard a lot of different opinions on it, and none of them were really in the middle. People either like, that show's fucking hilarious, or that show fucking sucks. So, and like, real talk, I'm not even that curious enough about it to find out for myself. I got my fill of that character in The Suicide Squad. And that movie was whack also. For me. So, jeez, take a break to go get a drink, lose half your fucking viewership. What the hell? Pansies. Alright. Time to talk big game now, yo. Brooke says, I think Star Wars Sith released a video about how there's going to be 4 Star Wars shows next year. Like, Filoni wants to get the planned shows over with and then focus on his new ideas. Well, let me think. I don't even think they have 4 shows to put out. Well, let's see. There's Skeleton Crew, Bad Batch Season 3, which is also the last season of Bad Batch, and The Acolyte. No, Mando Season 4 won't be ready for next year. They're not doing a Season 2 of Book of Boba Fett, or they're doing a Season 2 of Kenobi. Way too soon for a Season 2 of Ahsoka. Yeah, I can't think of what a 4th show would be. I mean, that doesn't mean there isn't one. Just means I can't fucking think of it. You link the vid in my server? Oh, alright, cool. Thanks. Excuse me one moment. Yeah, I don't know, Stanley's. I can't think of anything other than those 3. And I'm pretty sure Acolyte is, I think is going to be the last one. I think that one's coming out in the fall, but don't quote me on that shit. I'm just going off vague memories. But yes, Filoni. Filoni's all the news in Lucasfilm right now. Ooh, someone came back. Yay, thank you. Because he got himself a promotion. He is now the Chief Creative Officer of Lucasfilm, the CCO, as it were. Now, I know it sounds kind of a lot like his previous title of Executive Creative Director, but that was almost just kind of like a placeholder title for him because they needed an in-between title from the whatever he had before that to now Chief Creative Officer. But yeah, the CCO does some shit. Like, he is... Well, Kevin Feige is CCO of all of Marvel. Like, nothing in the movies or the comics, or, well, anything at all in any category happens in Marvel without his approval. So, I mean, obviously he's president of Marvel Studios, but he's CCO for all of Marvel. Andor Season 2? I don't think that one's coming out next year. I think that one's 25. Maybe late next year. Maybe. Tales of the Jedi Season 2? I haven't heard shit about that. I mean, if that comes out next year, dope, because Tales of the Jedi Season 1 was awesome. I'm always ready for more of that. Yeah, I don't know about Andor Season 2 or Tales of the Jedi Season 2, but he could be dead on. I don't know. It's entirely possible he knows about places to get info that I don't. Wouldn't surprise me. But cool. Yeah, he is now CCO. Brooks says, I really love Tales of the Jedi. Some of the best Star Wars animated shows ever. Like, each episode hit really hard emotionally. I prefer the Dooku arc over the Ahsoka arc, but yeah, the Ahsoka ones are good too. The Dooku ones are like the bomb, though, I think. Yeah, now Filoni is CCO. Basically, when it comes to the creative part of Lucasfilm, the only person above him is Kathy. That's it. Like, dude literally has to report directly to the board now, or, well, at least come with Kathy to board meetings to explain stuff. He's gonna, like, everything is going to hit his desk before anything happens with it. Basically. Like, nothing is even going to start development without his go-ahead. Now, ultimately, he'll have to, you know, it depends on how much freedom Kathy gives him to greenlight shit or not. He may have to run anything he wants to get made by her. He may not. I don't know how they work that out between them, obviously. Rob says, regrettably agree on the Dooku arc. Why regrettably? You have to explain that one. Star Wars Visions or Young Jedi Adventures. Never seen any of it. Well, we got Star Wars Visions Season 2 this year. So I don't think we're going to get any of those for a minute yet again. And I don't give two shits about Young Jedi Adventures. Like, I don't. Maybe in another year when my grandson's a little older. But he's only 14 months right now, so he's not quite to the spot where he'd be ready for Young Jedi Adventures yet. Other than the cool visuals. So yeah, in another year or so, I might give a crap about Young Jedi Adventures, but right now, nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. But yeah, why do you regrettably agree, sir? Do you just hate agreeing with me that much? Because Ahsoka's was amazing except for the first episode. Oh, with the baby animal control thing? I just now had a thought. I swear Dave only put that in to the to Tales of the Jedi to justify what she did with the Purrgil in the live-action show. Ahsoka has more stories to tell. That's how good Dooku's arc was. Yes, Dooku's arc was fucking phenomenal. Like, give me a live-action Dooku movie. I will take it. Like, adapt... What was that one book? Oh, Dooku Jedi Lost. Adapt that fucking... adapt that audiobook into an animated or live-action feature film. Fuck yeah. It made you not care about Ahsoka? Yeah, I mean... The least they could have done is, at the end of that, have Plo Koon show up, because he's the one that discovered her in the first place. They could have included that for little Ahsoka. There's my crappy Plo Koon impression for you. Enjoy. But yeah, if they'd have thrown that in at the end, it would have been a hell of a lot better, I think. Mostly because I just like Plo Koon. I think he's dope. Well, Clone Wars Plo Koon anyway. Live action Plo Koon didn't get to say shit, and then he just got fucking bitch slaughtered by Palpatine at the end, so. Or no, he didn't, I'm sorry. He got Order 66'd in a fighter. My bad. That was Kit Fisto and Stacey Tin and that other guy. Yeah, so Dave is CCO now. So like I said, outside of Kathleen, he has the most creative power in Lucasfilm at this point. And he won't be fucking with just Star Wars, too. He'll be fucking with potentially any more Indiana Jones they decide to put out. What other properties does Lucasfilm have? Well, hopefully he won't be greenlighting any more Willow. But that's, that's something he could potentially try and revive again if he wanted. That's under Lucasfilm's purview. So yeah, he's going to have more on his plate than just Star Wars, unfortunately. Like, if he goes, like, phases 1 through 3, Kevin Feige, and just micromanages the shit out of every Star Wars project, cool. I would be totally down for him to go go ham like that. I mean, I know, because he said in his interview that, it's not about telling people what to do. I don't tell people what to do. Well, I'm really hoping that was essentially coach speak, because that motherfucker needs to be telling people what to do. He needs to be building all kinds of summer cottages in, like, everyone's ass. And he needs to be, like, just everywhere. Problem is I don't know if he's going to have the time to do that with all the extra responsibility he's now got. He's going to need a trusted lieutenant or two. And I don't know if those people exist in Lucasfilm. People other than him that can be trusted with Star Wars. I just don't know. That's my only concern. Like, I am so stoked he has this job. Like, if Kathy just lets him cook, we should be golden. But the question is Kathy going to let him cook? And how much time is he going to have to cook with all the new responsibility that he has? Because he's going to, like I said, he's going to have to actually give personal reports to the board. He's going to have to negotiate budgets for his projects with the financial executive, the CFO, the chief financial officer. I mean, he's going to have a lot of shit to do. So that's like that's my other biggest concern. One, how much will Kathy let him do? And two, will he really have the time necessary to do what needs to be done to give us our fucking Star Wars back? Rob says, I wouldn't have minded a Willow movie. The series sounded good and was executed poorly. Well, yeah. Yeah, that's something. Yeah, they should have definitely, if they were going to bring Willow back, they should have just done a fucking movie. They should not have tried a show. That's yet another example of the edict to fill up Disney Plus with original content failing. It ain't just Marvel and Star Wars shows. Willow did it too. But setting those concerns aside, I'm fucking stoked that Dave is in the position he's in now. I think there's a really good chance for him to re-Star Wars stuff coming out, but probably not till 2025. That's the problem. We got too much shit in the pipeline. It's the same thing as at Marvel. It's the same thing at Marvel. The problem is there's still too much. There's still too much stuff made, already done, under the time when it was being made like crap, for the most part. Excuse me. So we still have to, under both Star Wars and Marvel, we still got to chew on a fair amount of shit. We got to eat a lot of stale fries before we get to the fresh made ones, basically. Rob says, and Ms. Cartman Kennedy, yes, needs to stay out of people's way and let Lucas's mini-me put the soul back into it. Yes, that is 100% accurate.
Put a chick in it and make her lame.
I mean, put chicks in anything you want. Just, leave the lame part out. That's all you got to do, and that's what they've been failing to do, except for Ahsoka. Reva could have been cool, but they used her wrong. That's all that was. Oh, thanks, Stanley's. You were going to say that, Quest? Yeah, I know. It's the problem has always been A, fighting the fan base, and B, the execution of their product. That's the only problem. Well, have a good night, Stanley's. Thanks for coming by, buddy. I really appreciate that. Hope to see you in the comments on videos. Have a good night, man. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. But yeah, they're just writing these characters like ass. The problem's all execution. I mean, look at the Spider-Verse movies. I mean, those movies were inclusive as fuck, but you didn't hear anyone but the hardcore bitches bitching because it was a really damn good story, and those movies kicked ass. That's all you need. You just need a kick-ass story. Everything else flows out of that. Brooke says, with Star Wars, I'm still very much hyped for Ahsoka Season 2, especially if all the theories about Abeloth are true. Yeah? Yeah, I'm hyped for Ahsoka Season 2. I think Dave's only going to get better with live action. I mean, that is one thing. Josh is right. That is one thing you have to give Kathleen credit for. She has been grooming him this entire time for the last, 11 years now to be in the position he just got. So, you got to give her credit for that much at least. Oh, goddamn. Back's being an asshole right now. Try this. All right. Ooh, yeah, that works. Yeah, I think Dave's just going to get better at live action, so... Yeah, I think Ahsoka Season 2 is going to be better than the first season. I'm very much looking forward to the movies. Well, I'm looking forward to his movie. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with the Rey movie now that he's CCO. Although, I don't know if y'all saw this, but... what's her fuzz? Daisy Ridley was quoted as saying the story that she was given. She hadn't seen a script yet, but she was given the story so she'd know what was going on. She said it was definitely not what she was expecting. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it actually could be good. Who knows? Dave might step in and put, adjust a few things here and there, and that'd be sweet. Can guarantee that would improve the story, at least. So, that'd be tight. But yeah, overall, I'm excited that he's got this job now. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see what the content holds in store for us. That he's going to have full control over as of now. And I hope the stuff that's already been made is at least good. I'm not expecting great. If I got great, holy shit, that'd be awesome. But just don't be horrible like you've been. It's kind of where I'm at. Kind of like where I was when the Marvels came out this month. Like, just don't suck. If you don't suck, that'll be a dub. It's definitely too soon, I think, to expect greatness out of either of them. Outside of Deadpool 3 next summer. Which is the only Marvel movie we're getting next year. So, it damn well better be good. And I think it will be. I think Deadpool 3 is going to be fucking hype. And I think Star Wars content is going to be much more to our overall liking going forward as well, but I think we're going to have to choke our way through some stuff still. Bad Batch Season 3 I'm not worried about. I love Bad Batch. I think they're going to do pretty well with that. I have no idea what the hell Skeleton Crew is going to be like. The only hope I have for that is I like Jude Law. Sci-Fi Quest says, should we believe KK will actually let Filoni do his own thing? That's a tough one because it's not like she has a history of that at all. We know she has stepped in and fucked with shit. We know this. But on the other hand, she has been grooming Dave for this position, so it's kind of contradictory actions. We have contradictory actions to deal with. So, like I said, I think the fact that she groomed him for this gives me hope that she might step back some. That maybe a clue has finally burned its way into that brain of hers. Maybe. But I also would not be in the least bit shocked if she kept fucking around. So we're forced to fall back on that very Star Wars-y theme of hope. We have to hope Kathleen will not make the same mistake the Jedi Council did and let the Chosen One do his shit. But we'll see. We shall see. I mean, Season 2 of Tales of the Jedi obviously is going to be pimped because that's Filoni doing animation, which is his fucking wheelhouse. So I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about Bad Batch. Acolyte sounds really good on paper. I think the idea of the story and what they're going to do with it sounds cool. It's just a matter of well, it's a matter of how it's executed, basically. Skeleton Crew, I have absolutely no idea if that's going to be any good or not. Like I said, the only bonus about that show that I even know about is the fact that Jude Law's in it. Oh yeah, Andor Season 2. Well, like I said, I don't know if that's coming out next year. If it does, it'll probably be way late. Because if I recall correctly, they only had half of it filmed when the strikes started. So they still got to film the other half of it and then do all the post and all that shit. So, I mean, it could be. It could happen. So let's just say that we do get Andor Season 2 next year. Based on the fact that they're actually going to be doing, I think they're going to be doing 4 years in the season. I think it's going to be 3 episode arcs per year, running literally right up until the beginning of Rogue One. So I think we're going to have a lot less, well, maybe, I don't know about a lot less, but I think there's going to be a better, the balance is going to shift more towards action than exposition. I think is going to have to, because instead of, This arc, which was only, I think, a few months long in the season 1, they're going to have to cover 4 years in season 2. So, yeah, they're going to have to. They're not going to have as much time for exposition as they did in the first season. So, Sci-Fi Quest says hashtag live action hashtag live action Revan. I mean, yeah, who the fuck doesn't want that? Andor fans.
That's just more space wizards, laser swords, and pew pew.
That's what fucking Star Wars is. Brooke Chen says, I heard Andor Season 2 may have more action. Yep, compared to the first season. But we will have to see. But like I said, they're not going to have anywhere near as much time for exposition. Andor Season 2 will end at the beginning of Rogue One. There's still 4 years between the end of Andor Season 1 and the beginning of Rogue One. So, yeah, they're going to do a year every 3 episodes. There's going to be time jumps, baby. Yeah, they're not going to have anywhere near as much time to fuck around as they did the first season. Which is good. I don't know if it'll still be any more Star Wars. It'll just be better sci-fi than we got the first season, but I'll take any improvement. I mean, not like I've said, as a sci-fi show, I enjoyed Andor Season 1. It just was Star Wars in name only, just because they slapped the label on it. There's literally nothing to distinguish that from any other sci-fi show that is not Star Wars. And I don't really see that changing in Season 2, honestly. I just think it might end up being a better sci-fi show than Season 1 was. Basically. Is where I'm at with it. Where are you guys at with all this? The Dave, the Surfer. Anything else you want to talk about? We are to that spot where it's just it's whatever time, y'all. Thoughts to share with the class? Not hard to be better than Season 1, though. And I mean, in certain ways, you're definitely right. You are not wrong. Do you have hope, though? Does the Filoni promotion give you hope at all? Even if it's cautious hope? What are you guys thinking? Brooke Chen says, feeling hopeful about Dave's promotion. As for the Silver Surfer, wouldn't be opposed to seeing a female Silver Surfer. Definitely prefer that over a female The Thing for Fantastic Four. Yes. Yes, if they're... Yeah. Yeah, that whole Mila Kunis thing, as much as y'all know I'm about representation, that would have just been fucking dumb. And I know that may sound hypocritical or inconsistent. I don't care. That would just be fucking flat out pandering. What can they do about Balin in Season 2 of Ahsoka? They're going to have to recast. That's it. I have a feeling that his story was going to go all the way through to the movie. Hope for Star Wars. What are we, Obi-Wan? Kinda. I mean, hope has been one of the central themes of Star Wars since A New Hope. So yeah. Excuse me. Yep, that's pretty much the case. We have to have hope for Star Wars. We have to have hope for Marvel. It's kind of where we're at right now. And I will say, since we're only getting Deadpool 3 next year, back over to Marvel. 2025 has to slap. Or as much as I love me some Feige, I'm going to have to start saying that he has become the problem rather than the solution. Can we have Revan in an Old Republic hope? I mean, I would love... Yes, we can definitely hope for Revan. That's one of the things that I think Dave is going to do is he's going to start bringing in Legend stuff at a, I think if he's able to do pretty much what he wants, I think we're going to start getting Legend stuff at an ever-increasing rate, honestly. Brooks says, just trying to be hopeful about everything, to be honest. Just need to stay cautiously optimistic. I feel that. Brooke also says, Deadpool 3 needs to be a huge banger for next year since it's the only MCU film for 2024. That is absolutely correct. Deadpool 3 needs to slap for a lot of reasons. Brooke says, oh yeah, there were deleted scenes or maybe just one deleted scene of Revan from the Clone Wars. Yeah, they might have had him popping out of a holocron like the ghost of Bane. Excuse me. Now that's someone I'd love to see fully brought in. I mean, technically, because of that episode, he is, I think that was in Rebels, honestly. But Bane is canon now. So they could totally go just adapt the books right, and it'd be awesome. I mean, the name Plagueis is canon, thanks to Revenge of the Sith. The book itself is unfortunately Legends, but that's out there to be adapted. So, I mean, there's lots. Dave loves Legends, I think, and so I think he's more than willing to start bringing that kind of stuff in, and I think that's part of his plans. It's just a question of how much he's able to do and how quickly. And again, that's down to Kathleen and his schedule. I don't know how good he currently is at time management, but he's going to have to become a fucking master at it now. And he's going to need reliable help to pull this shit off. That's just all there is to it. So I hope he can find some in that place, because as far as I know, he's the only trustworthy one when it comes to Star Wars in that entire motherfucking company. Sci-Fi Quest said, I had high hopes for Deadpool 3, but I sobered up. Someone's always got to be coming with the puns, whether it's in my stream or other people's chat. What's his name? Daniel Fisher. Over in Kendall's chat all the time, dropping puns. Raised by a pastor, life full of puns. Father-in-law is very punny. Of course, he was a deacon, so I think that just goes with the territory there, too. I am cursed to be punished my whole life. That's right. Two can play that game. Anything else, yo? Someone has to do it sometime, Sci-Fi Quest says. Yes, you know what? I suppose you're right. Where two or three are gathered, there shall puns be also. That kind of how we're looking at it? All right. Yeah. All right, yo. Anybody have anything else? If not, we're going to get on out of cha. I know we're not quite at 2 hours, but that's okay. It's been I still got a slight Thanksgiving Day hangover. Well, actually, no. I've got Michigan Games snack food coma symptoms. Napoleon film is out. Brooke says should watch that. Yeah. Oh, I'm very interested in that. I know some people have been crapping on it because of historical inaccuracies. I'm like, this is Ridley Scott. He's about the drama and the visuals. He's not really about the accuracies. I mean, Gladiator was not historically accurate. It was a story set in a certain period of time. I know. Well, actually, that's not the same because Napoleon is an actual historic figure. But it's still not something I'm probably going to... I mean, unless it's like just blatantly stupid, the inaccuracies, then that's not something I'm just going to freak the fuck out about. Sci-Fi Quest, is it a short movie? I'm going to say no because it's fucking Ridley Scott. Let's see. Napoleon is 158 minutes long. So 2 hours and 38 minutes. Yep, Brooks on it. Brooke Chen would love to see a Napoleon all history film or series, to be honest. Would be kind of cool, kind of like how they made Man in the High Castle series. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's a documentary out there, probably. Sci-Fi Quest, so not like his stature. Actually, historically, I think he was 5'6", so really he wasn't that short. That's actually average height for that time. I think that's one of those things that, you know, people just latched onto and it became a thing, even though it never was really a thing. So, but yeah, I mean, I love period pieces and I love big ass epic movies like that. So a big ass epic period piece is right up my alley. Anything else, y'all? I'm willing to chat if y'all got something to chat about. Okay. All right, then. I'm going to call it. Thank you guys for stopping in. I had a good time. I hope you did. Well, we're all bouncing now, Brooke. How about that Scott Pilgrim show on Netflix? I haven't watched it. I have honestly never watched Scott Pilgrim, so I really don't have a lot to say about it. Planning on taking a short walk, Brooke says, and then seeing the Underworld. Yes, definitely watch Underworld. All right. Much love to you guys. Thank you so much for coming in. Don't forget to hit like on the way out if you haven't. Same goes for you on the replay. Thank you for watching this Please make sure you hit like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know anytime I hop on live or drop a video of some type. And yeah, that's about it. I love y'all. Thanks for coming by. Hope you had as much of a good time as I did, because you know I love this shiz. All right. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And like I always say, thanks, Sci-Fi Quest. There's always a good time to be had when you're chilling in the basement. Later, y'all. Wasn't that a fun stream, y'all? I had so much fun with you guys. I always do. I appreciate all of you. Whether you were in the active chat or just lurking, or you're watching this on the replay and know to keep listening to this. Thank you very much. I appreciate any time any of you give me. I am grateful. Now get the hell out of my basement. Much love, y'all.